towards your respective seats. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, at this time, we do request all of our guests that are standing or walking in to please make your way directly towards your respective seats. Thank you. For everyone that is standing, folks, we do need you to please take your seats at this time. We will be starting our program here in just a few short minutes. We do need all our guests to please take your seats. Thank you. Once again, folks, we do need everyone to please start taking their seats. Friends, family, my lovely ladies over here, can we all please take our seats? We're about to start our program. I promise we'll have tons of time tonight for pictures. We do request everyone that is standing to please take your seats. The group in the front by the stage, the group in the front, we do need you guys to please take your seats. Friends, family, everyone that is standing, we do need you to please take your seats at this time. Thank you. Folks, if I can have your attention, just for 1 minute, if I can have everyone's attention, all my guests that are standing, we do need you to please take your seats, folks. We do need to get our program started here tonight. We cannot start anything until we have all of our lovely guests seated. So folks, one more time, everyone standing off to the sides, please take your seats. Friends, family, anyone standing, we kindly request you to please take your seats. Thank you. time to please take your seats. Our program is starting in 30 seconds. Friends, family, anyone that's standing, we need you to please take your seats at this time. Thank you. Together, we represent M4U events, and we would like to welcome all of our lovely guests here to the Natasha and Geet's wedding reception here at the lovely Surf Club in New Rochelle, New York. There we go. Now, folks, I'm not going to take too much time, but I do have one question, and that's if you guys are ready to celebrate this lovely couple. So this side right here, from the front to the back, on the count of 3, if you're ready to party tonight, I need you to make some noise for me. 1, 2, 3, scream! Beautiful, beautiful. Now this side over here, from the front to the back, on the count of 3, show me what you got. 1, 2, 3, scream! Oh man, I'm loving this energy. Now folks, without further ado, I kindly request everyone to please rise from their seats. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I kindly request everyone to please Dr. and Mrs. Kunjan and Hima Shukla. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! And next up, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the lovely parents of our bride, Mr. and Mrs. Bunny and Natasha Gupta. That's right, that's right, that's right. Everybody sing along. Sing it! Make some noise! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the family and friends that just entered. Come on, guys. And folks, standing in the front, there are some fireworks there, so please stand clear of that. I don't want any dresses on fire. You all look beautiful, I don't want that. So if you see a black box, just please stand a little far away from it. Thank you. Now folks, the time has come to introduce our newlyweds. But before I call them in here, I did make them a promise. And I promised to both of them that we are going to light up their lives tonight. And I need your help. Now I know we all have a cell phone, just like this. So take your cell phones out for me. Turn those flashlights on. Get them nice and high in the sky for me. This side, I see a few. People in the back, I can still see you. There we go. This side, how are we looking? Oh, good job this side. Come on, all my Apple users. The very few Android users. Who are the Apples better? Come on, man. Come on, guys, let me see those lights, nice and high. I need to see all of the lights. Now what we're going to do is very easy. Get those lights out. And wait for left, right, left, right, left, right, right, right. If you guys are ready to see the burning roof on the town street, I need you to make some noise for me. 1, 2, 3, scream! Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you for the first time as husband and wife. Let's make some noise for Natasha and Geet! We kindly request all of our lovely guests here to please return back your seats. Thank you. And folks, at this time, I kindly request all my guests to please focus your attention right on this dance floor. It is time for our beautiful couple to engage in their first dance as husband and wife. So as they make their way, guys, let's make some noise out there. Come on!
तुझे यारे आज मेरी गलियां बसाऊं तेरे संग में अलग दुनिया बुलावे
Now before we continue with our program, I need to talk to the lovely couple. How you guys doing? You feel good? You did something today, right? A little something? So guys, while you were outside, there was a lot of chaos in this ballroom. There is a lot of love for the both of you from this wonderful family behind me. So I'm going to just show you how much love there is. So ladies and gentlemen, let's show our couple one more time just how much we love them on the count of three. Let's make some noise. 1, 2, 3, scream! That was pretty good. You think it could be louder now? Yeah. Right? 100%. Geet agrees with me. Natasha's right there now. But guys, we'll give it one more shot. On the count of three, show our lovely couple how you really feel. 1, 2, 3! Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I need the same energy all night long. You guys are fantastic. Now folks, as promised, we do have a wonderful program for you. First up, we do have a very special dance, which happens to be a mother-daughter dance. So if I can invite our lovely bride Natasha along with her mother right here onto the dance floor. And as they make their way, folks, let's give them a big round of applause.
लाइट दोनों बंद करवानी पड़ेगी।
Cha
right here on the dance floor for your mother and son dance. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause. Come on! And folks, next up we do have a couple wonderful speeches here. Now before I call our speakers up here, folks, we kindly request everyone to please observe silence with respect to each speaker. They work more on these speeches, folks, and we want to make sure everyone hears that out. Now folks, with that being said, first up, please help me welcome our bride's sister. Let's make some noise for Nadia!
Get closer, get closer. Sister, get closer, 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 closer.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Natasha's twin sister, Tanya. And I have to say, I'm really glad this wedding is finally happening because now everyone can stop congratulating me on my engagement. For those who still can't tell us apart, today should finally clear some things up. The funny thing is, Natasha spent our entire childhood encouraging the confusion. When she'd get in trouble for throwing on the walls, she would sign my name underneath like Picasso signing a masterpiece. So honestly, if anyone has mistaken me for the bride, this is just years of karma catching up to her. Growing up as twins meant having a built-in best friend. We stuck together through everything, from finding creative ways to avoid our Kumon assignments. My strategy was throwing the worksheets behind the washing machine. Hers was trying to track down where the antelope was hidden in the house. To form a united front whenever mom and dad got mad at us. It's only okay when we get mad at each other. To make lifelong friends together and somehow ending up on the path to becoming urologists together. Natasha has always been the person who shows up for the people she loves. She's fiercely loyal, deeply compassionate, and always willing to go to bat for others. These qualities have made her an incredible sister, friend, and physician, and I know they'll make her an incredible wife. You're getting someone truly special. And as someone who has known Natasha literally her entire life, trust me when I say, good luck. Not because she's difficult, but because she's smart, determined, and almost always convinced that she's right. For the first time in our lives, we'll be living truly far apart, with me being in St. Louis and Natasha in New York. I'll miss having my built-in partner in crime, the person who's always down to add another restaurant on our belly passports, go on a spontaneous hike, try a new recipe, or spend an afternoon making clay magnets together. Natasha, thank you for being my first friend, my lifelong teammate, and my favorite partner in crime. Geet, thank you for loving my sister so well. We're so lucky to welcome you into our family. Here's to Natasha and Geet, into a lifetime of laughter, adventure, and always having each other's backs. I love you both so much.
Speech. Let's give a big warm welcome to our bride's brother. Let's make some noise for Chris.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Chris and I'm Natasha's younger brother. So today everyone here sees Natasha as a beautiful bride, but when I look at her, I still see my older sister. The one who welcomed me to school, the one who danced around the kitchen with me, and chased me around the house whenever I was a kid, which happened fairly often. I also see the person who has been one of the biggest role models in my life. Natasha is one of the kindest, smartest, and most compassionate people I know, and whether it came to help me study for quizzical competitions, preparing for the ACT, or simply just giving life advice, she's always been there for me. No matter what was going on in her life, she always made sure I was headed in the right direction. One of the things I admired the most about Natasha is her ability to make everyone around her feel loved. Whenever I was having a bad day, she would always check in on me and be the first person to notice and help. She has a way of making people feel valued, supported, and cared for. And that's something most of you all in this room have had the pleasure of experiencing firsthand. My favorite memories with Natasha aren't the big moments, they're small ones. So, late night ice cream runs when we would go outside that city could wait till tomorrow, or the time we convinced ourselves we could make kebabs completely from scratch. What started as a fun cooking experiment quickly turned into a disaster that left the kitchen looking like a war zone. The kebabs may not survive, but somehow the memory did. What amazes me even more about Natasha's compassion is that no matter how demanding life becomes, she never stops prioritizing the people she loves. Studying medicine is no joke, and yet somehow she still finds time to call me, check in on me, and ask how I'm doing. Every time I FaceTime her, there's a 90% chance she's studying flashcards, and I wish that was a statistic I was making up, but it's true, I'm recorded. And then came Geet. So as her younger brother, I've had the front row seat to watch Natasha grow up over the years, and one of the happiest changes I've seen has been since Geet came into her life. Before Geet, Natasha often carried the weight of the world on her shoulders, but with him by her side, I watched her become more confident, more at peace, and happier than I'd ever seen before. Geet, thank you for supporting her through the challenges, celebrating successes, and always being there with her whenever she needs it. Seeing the two of you together makes it obvious that you two bring the best in each other. And Natasha, you're always my incredible sister, role model, and friend. Geet, welcome to the family. And I've always wanted a brother, and I'm very glad it was you.
One more time, guys. Let's make some noise! For our next speech, I'd like to invite our groom's brother. So let's make some noise for Rita!
Alright, I guess I should introduce myself to those of you who do not know me. My name is Rita, and I am Geet's younger brother. To be asked today by Geet to be his best man is not for me, but it's also very honorable of him because he's finally admitting to each and every one of you that I truly am the best. I would also like to say how great all of you look tonight, especially Natasha, for making Geet look a little bit more handsome than he actually is. I want to start off the speech with a story from our childhood. When Geet was exactly 9 years, 8 months, and 26 days old, my parents would give my brother the best gift he would ever receive. Now, as any younger sibling knows, growing up comes with certain privileges. One of mine was having an older brother who somehow ended up taking responsibility for things neither of us could fully explain. For some reason, whenever something went wrong around the house, Geet seemed to be the prime suspect. A base gets knocked over, Geet's being questioned. A mysterious mess appears, Geet's getting called in. There was always the perfect setup to use it as a scapegoat for any shenanigans that day. I'll also never forget that one October Halloween night when you shoved a plastic Captain America shield at my face and proceeded to tell our parents I was crying for no reason. Mind you, I was like 7 years old. I'll get back to that. The funny thing is, as we got older, the dynamic started to change. When your kids, a 9-year gap feels enormous. But somewhere along the way, you stop being just like Kumon tutor and fake dad for free samples at Costco. And started being, for lack of better words, my bro. And after countless workout sessions, you're in the name Gym Bro. As adults, I got to see a different side of me. The same guy who used to throw Captain America shields at a child's face somehow became responsible, disciplined, and motivated enough to spend years studying medicine. This was a little confusing because if you told me growing up that Geet would someday become a neurosurgeon, I probably would have asked if they had started accepting applications from people who throw plastic weapons at children. I immediately knew my brother was fit for his profession from long-winded dinner table conversations with my father discussing interesting patients he had seen throughout the day. His dedication to his craft is tremendous. And with that, he made it as a neurosurgeon, single-handedly lowering the bar for all future neurosurgeons. But in all seriousness, one of the things I've always respected most about my brother is how hard he's worked to get where he is today. Living him for my mission as a child was, my special program for turning him into a dependable man. Even though you'll never be as funny as me, and you can't beat me in arm wrestling, you'll still always be my older brother. I'll always look up to you, and I will always admire you. Natasha, I cannot be any happier that you're now part of our family. Seeing the two of you together just looks complete. After countless side quests, food runs, and belly rankings, I can see how well you fit in with our family. Seeing the two of you together just looks complete. And I wish you nothing but happiness, love, and success for the rest of your years. So now, if you'll join me in congratulating both Geet and Natasha.
One more time, guys. Let's make some noise out there. Let's go! And first, next up, please help me welcome our bride's parents, a big round of applause for Natasha and Buzzy.
Instagram देख रहे हो?
No, because I wrote it. So, good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming from near and far to celebrate Natasha and Geet on this very special day. As a mother, today is filled with mixed emotion, joy, pride, and gratitude. People often say that a daughter is given away at her wedding, but I don't believe so. I'm not giving Natasha away. I am simply watching her begin a beautiful new chapter of her life with a person she loves. Geet, thank you for loving and caring for Natasha. Today, I feel like a winner because I'm not losing a daughter. I'm gaining a son. We are so happy to have you, Geet. Natasha and Geet, my blessings are always with you. May your marriage be filled with love, laughter, respect, and happiness for many years to come. Congratulations, Natasha and Geet.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I want to welcome all of you. My dear family from India, about 25 of them, and about 50 families from Louisville. Geet and Natasha, at my age, the only thing that matters to us is the success of our children and the acts of kindness that we have done before, and our biggest regrets are those that where we could have made a difference for someone with an act of kindness and we did not. God has given you an incredible opportunity by virtue of the professions that you have got to service humanity, to show kindness multiple times in a day, something that I could never achieve. I'm so happy that both of you love each other and are in a profession that will make a lot of change for a lot of people in a positive manner. I tried to write a speech as late as this afternoon. I don't know how other dads do it, but I was not able to. It was not ending well after the third sentence. And I was warned to stick to the script. But those of you who know me, so I like to recount a couple of recent memories where Meenakshi and I were sitting across Natasha at a restaurant in Louisville and about 2 years ago, and she says that I've been dating a guy for 2 months. And so, she goes into full round of questioning, excited and all that. And I'm thinking, is it really happening? Is this what is called the start of the end? And while they are conversing, I get my thinking cap on and use the choicest search words to figure out who Geet is. And luckily, he's not famous on the web for the kind of things that I don't like. So when she asked that, can you come down to Cincinnati and have a dinner with us? I said, okay. And we went to a nondescript Thai restaurant. And as we are conversing, I'm asking him things about, hey, what's the plan for the future? What are your dreams? And this and that. And he gives me impeccably correct answers, the ones that I love. He is coachable. I even think that in due course, he will learn to say, honey, you're right. When she's not. I was talking about kindness. What we see here in an assembly of people is a tremendous act of kindness. You are busy people, but we have accumulated this wealth of relationships with so many of you over the years, and with several new ones that we are about to begin a journey on. Geet has grown in a household with no girls, except mom and moms all this time. I was not happy until I had not one, but 2 of them. Girls bring a lot of drama, they bring a lot of flavor, they bring a lot of love. He demonstrated too. I hope you guys are lucky and you get to face the same challenge. It was a wonderful experience that I get to lucky have one. But if you want to take an adventure, have 2. And a son. I will end the evening by thanking all of you once more for your tremendous love and respect for our family, for our daughter coming here to bless her and to us. My namaskar to all of you. I hope all of you have a great evening.
I'd like to invite the lovely parents of our group, so let's give him a good big round of applause.
Namaste and good evening, everyone. I stand before you today with a heart full of joy, pride, and so much love. I want to welcome all of our family and friends who have gathered to celebrate Geet and Natasha today. To the Gupta family, thank you for raising such a beautiful, intelligent, and kind-hearted daughter. Natasha, the moment you entered our lives, you brought so much light and happiness. We are incredibly blessed to officially welcome you as part of our family today. Geet, you have been my greatest pride since the moment you were born. Seeing the wonderful, strong man you have grown into is a dream come true for a mother. Watching you with Natasha, seeing how you respect, support, and love her, fills me with absolute confidence in your future together. In our culture, we believe that marriage is a sacred union of not just two people, but two families. As you begin this new journey, I want to share a piece of advice. Always choose to love each other's souls, especially during the challenging moments. Communicate with patience, laugh as much as you can, and support each other's dreams. I leave you with these blessings. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. May you both be happy. May you both be healthy. May you both see only good in the world. And may you never experience sorrow. To Geet and Natasha, may your life together be filled with love, laughter, and endless blessings. Thank you.
Alright, I'm not going to be that kind. And most of the time I don't follow scripts as well, so we are here for the fun. So for those of you whom I have not had the pleasure to meet, I'm Geet's dad, Guru Shukla, and it's truly an honor to stand before you tonight as we celebrate this wonderful occasion. And I thank everybody who came from across the world to celebrate with us, from New Zealand, from India, from Netherlands on this side, from Louisville, all across America, LA. So Long Island, that's great. I think we have all states covered. Today is especially a meaningful day for our family. As parents, we spend years of guiding our children, teaching them values, encouraging them, and helping them grow into confident, independent adults. We hope that along the way we have shared some wisdom that will serve them well in life. Watching you grow has been one of the greatest privileges of our life. And as parents, there comes a moment when you realize that your child is no longer simply following your guidance, but has become someone you genuinely admire and learn from yourself. So he has reached that point, and we could not be prouder of you as a person you have become. And I also do want to share some moments. So that was the nicer part of the speech. So from the very beginning of the life, he's always been at least one step ahead of me. In fact, he even arrived ahead of schedule. So at the time I was doing a residency in Boston, and I was in Long Island because her doctor was in Long Island. She was pregnant and we moved for a residency in Boston. And I had perfectly timed my age. You know, Geet is in a similar time period right now. In the residency, you don't get that much vacation. So I perfectly timed it. Okay, his due date is that. Few days before, I'm going to go to Long Island, enjoy, and 1 week or 2 weeks, and then come back for the residency. But when I, Geet looked at my schedule, and he thought it's highly inefficient. So he decided to arrive early, and I frantically ran to the hospital, and he was already there. So when I first held him, he opened his only one eye, sort of winked at me, got you there, too late. As a child, I wanted to emphasize his best quality growing up. And I want to share with you all that he is incredibly honest. Not a normal child honest. I mean dangerously honest. The kind of honesty keeps the parent awake at the night. So I want to share a few moments. One day we went to movie theater, Now, movie theater, we had a bag of popcorn in the backpack. So here we are going in, and the ticket checker is over there. He asked us, "Do you have any outside food with you?" Before I could deploy any standard harmless parent lie, he picked up and said, "Does the popcorn in the backpack count as a food?" At that exact moment, I learned two things. First, my son has an unwavering moral compass. And second, he was absolutely never going to survive a life of organized crime. I also want to share another thing. Another time we went for the apple picking. These kind of things we do frequently with the kids. So along with the apple, we sort of wandered off in another area and we picked some vegetables. Some eggplants and peppers. And we boarded the exit wagon. And the farm worker asked us, "Did you want all the apples inside the bag to be ate?" Before I could even nod, he asked, "Do the eggplant and peppers go in the same bag too?" I never wanted a sinkhole to open up and swallow me more than that. But over the years, this brutal honesty matured into incredible integrity, character, and trustworthiness. It's what helped him become an eagle scout and an accomplished physician. And then came along with Natasha. From the moment we met her, it was obvious she brought something truly magical in his life. She makes him smile, she challenges him, she shares his core values. Specifically, she handles his honesty with a total grace. So, most importantly, they bring out the absolute best in each other. As a parent, there is no greater peace of mind than seeing your child find a partner who truly gets them. Although, after first meeting Natasha, me and Hema sort of whispered, "How on earth did he pull this off?" So Natasha today doesn't feel like we are gaining a daughter-in-law. It feels like we are gaining a daughter in our family. Thank you for loving your son, for making him so happy, and for agreeing to be a designated driver for his honesty for the rest of your life. So now, as a man who has been happily married for many years, I am obligated by father-in-law to offer you marital advice. Geet, there will be a time in your marriage, during discussions, when you are completely and factually right. All these happily married people know what I'm doing. And I want to tell you that enjoy those moments silently. Because if you announce them out loud, they vanish into thin air. Remember, a successful marriage requires patience, communication, compromise, and occasionally admitting you are wrong. Even when you are 100% certain you are right. And especially those moments. But in all seriousness, marriage is life's greatest adventure. Keep laughing together, keep championing each other, and never stop being each other's biggest fan. Geet, you have one step ahead of me since the day you were born. But tonight, seeing the man you become, the beautiful life you are starting with Natasha, I have never been prouder to let you be there. So let's Geet and Natasha, may your love grow stronger with each passing year. May your home be filled with endless laughter, and may you always find joy in the beautiful life you build together. Cheers.
Okay, let's do a big round of applause for all the parents. And now, folks, for our next speech, I need to make sure each and every single person makes as much noise as possible, because these speakers happen to be our bride and groom. So let's make some noise for Geet and Natasha.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know if we can top any of those speeches that we have tonight. So let's go round of applause for our speakers. First of all, thank you everyone for being here tonight. To our parents, families, relatives who've traveled from near and far, our friends who've supported us through all stages of our lives, and everyone else sharing this evening with us. A real, from the bottom of our heart, thank you. We really appreciate your presence here. Seeing all of you all in one room means more than we can express, and it truly feels surreal. People often ask us how we still found time for each other and stayed close amidst busy schedules, late night study during medical school, 2 years of long distance, and all the other twists and turns along the way.
The honest answer is that life is full of uncertainty, challenges, and unexpected turns, and having the right person beside you makes all the difference. As we begin this next chapter together, we know that there are long days ahead, difficult moments, exciting opportunities, and plenty of adventures ahead. But tonight reminds us that we won't be doing any of it alone.
We wanted to give a couple of special thank yous to our parents. Thank you for every sacrifice that got us here, personal, professional, psychological, financial. The list goes on. You taught us that success isn't measured only by achievements, but by kindness, humility, how we treat others. You believed in us long before we believed in ourselves. And thank you for embracing our relationship, even if learning that we were dating initially delivered quite a shock. Tonight is your celebration as much as it is ours.
Thank you to our families, both those we're related to and those that we've chosen along the way. Thank you for teaching us the meaning of love, support, and community. The celebration that you see here today would not be possible without the extensive combined effort of our support groups. We are especially grateful to those that have spent the past year serving as our unofficial mediators, consultants, and occasional peacekeepers throughout the wedding planning process.
And to our friends, thank you for standing by us through every season of life. Winter, summer, fall, Natasha's frequent monsoon season. Thank you for celebrating our successes, supporting us through challenges, creating countless memories that have made our lives together brighter and more beautiful.
As we step into this next chapter as husband and wife, we do so knowing that all of you will be walking alongside us every step of the way. We're also excited to be starting our careers at the same hospital. We figured that if we could survive wedding planning together, we could survive working in the same building together. Thank you all for celebrating with us tonight.
Please eat, dance, enjoy yourselves, help us make memories that we'll carry with the rest of our lives. Cheers.
Let's make some noise out there!
Alright everyone, we'd like to give a quick toast. Thank you to everyone for being here tonight. Looking forward to doing some more celebration. Cheers!
And to close up this time, I'd like to invite our newlyweds further gorgeous wedding cake, further cake cutting ceremony. One more time, guys, let's give him a big round of applause!
Where they are sitting? And the crowd is
All right, folks. Friends and family, at this time, I kindly request everyone to please rise from their seats. And if everyone can please make their way right behind our lovely couple, right behind them, and focus their attention right towards the screen. Once again, folks, please take a few steps right here onto the dance floor. Make sure we're right behind the lovely couple. Parents, we can have you to the front. Beautiful. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful folks. There we go. I know it's a tight squeeze, guys, but we got this. We can have some people over here on the side in the front. Right here is great, thank you. Alright folks, if everyone here can please focus their attention right towards our screen here. We have a wonderful same-day edit that has been put together from our amazing photo and video team, House of Talent. Can we please give them a big round of applause? Come on, guys, let's make some noise out here!